Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Poppin' tag, YSL, smoking gas, can't you tell? I'm in that bed, one young gunner, yo, YSL. Walk inside the club, I smell like YSL. Fucking on your thigh, your bitch, she wild as hell. Oh, I spend a check up on my watch, the frame is wide as hell. Oh, fucking on your thigh, I smell like YSL. In that bed, what gunner, yo, YSL. Spin a check up on my jean, I'm YSL. Yo, spin a check up on my bed, by myself. Kicking shit on kick flip by myself. Smoking on the bitch zip by myself. Chain on little flip by myself. Shorty sucking on the dick with a big look. Rat salt, no money club. Poppin' tag, YSL, smoking gas, can't you tell? I'm in that bed, one young gunner, yo, YSL. Walk inside the club, I smell like YSL. Fucking on your thigh, your bitch, she wild as hell. Oh, I spin a check up on my watch, the frame is wide as hell. Fucking on your thigh, I smell like YSL. In that bed, what gunner, yo, YSL.
Something run, yeah, YSL. It's a done, YSL. Every now and then I still ain't rushing it. Cash out on a bean before I bought a bell. Bought my bitch a clutch, it's that YSL. I can't smoke no Dutch, still get high as hell. Do that shit with Playboy Cardi, fuck these foreign girls. New moon sign in Murcielagos, be the real ones love. BBS, YSL. Elliot got water that came out the well. You can't get this shit, but they drip for sale. Man, that YSL till I'm dead and pale.
Poppin' tag, YSL, smoking gas, can't you tell? I'm in that bed, one young gunner, yo, YSL. Walk inside the club, I smell like YSL. Fucking on your thigh, your bitch, she wild as hell. Oh, I spin a check up on my watch, the frame is wide as hell. Fucking on your thigh, I smell like YSL. In that bed, what gunner, yo, YSL. Poppin' tag, YSL, smoking gas, can't you tell? I'm in that bed, one young gunner, yo, YSL. Walk inside the club, I smell like YSL.
What you know? ASAP, nigga. This ASAP, nigga. I don't know. Stop all that goofy shit, bro. Still smoking JPY. Let's stop all that goofy shit. Fuck y'all, nigga. Fuck your squad, nigga.
Spent 50K on the roadie. Just brought that shit and my bitch broke it. She saying that she need notice, but her pussy wet like the ocean. Master Bruce, yeah, I'm the coldest. Master Bruce, yeah, I'm the coldest. Modular and Eric going. I'm fucking up front and she know it. Modular, bad. My jewelry stone cold like Steve Austin. Don't come for no bitch, we just toss them. Millionaires still live in Harlem. There in your hood, right in your local bodega. Fergie gon' ball like Omega. This ain't no game like no Sega. Even though that beef old, I don't care. I will not fuck with the Raiders. Second deal lock with Adidas. Fergie done got him a sneaker. Make your bitch sound like a Rita. I fuck on your bitch when you eat her. You cuffin' that bitch like you need her. Yeah, McGinney with a Leah. Rest in peace until I see her.
Yo, poppin' 8 pills on my coat. I'm out the road, move like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Modular madman. These niggas, they still on my flow, talking about but I'm still in your hoe, taking your hoe to the pad. She getting lit, she tryna suck on the dick. She wanna suck on the dick, she wanna suck like a tit. Hey, what? Suck like a tit, suck on this shit, get on the click. Get on the click, get on your knee, pray for the dick.
Oh boy.
Pray for my click, pray for my neck.
Bro, chat, is it just me or which one looks like the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger right now, bro?
What?
This man came here like, calm down, bro. God, it's just Ace session, Wicks. Calm down.
Nah, my ass is angry. We're gonna tear shit up.
Yo, God, it's just the Ace session, bro. Yo, Wicks got some demons. This thing got some demons to kill tonight. Calm down. yo, NY session, yo, maybe you can turn it up a little bit, but godly, yo,
Nah, this is that hour. That hour of the pump. You know, when you go to the gym, and for 1 hour after the gym, you have a massive pump.
no wonder you stream Asian nowadays, bro. Godly,
Nah, this.
no wonder.
Don called me up on the phone, and on FaceTime, and he was like, "Damn, dog, you're taking up a whole screen."
Yo, I'm gonna go do something. I'm gonna go work out real quick, bro. You can take over the stream. I got better things to work on right now than trading, you know.
Who wants some? Who wants some?
What's your private sessions, bro? Nah, like, you know who taught Wix how to work out? You know who his mentor was? Remember that guy from last year's stream chat?
Stop that shit.
Was that your mentor? Jeez.
That's when he said traps broke out the range. Yo, so chat, who's excited? Got Don streaming Asian session.
I'm trying to vibe up to that.
Who's excited? Who's excited?
You're all looking dead right now, though. I don't think the Asian volume has kicked in yet, but GJ looking decent. Looking very decent, my friend. Very decent. Love the Asian session streams now. I like them too. They're vibey. They're a lot more vibey than NY session. Wish your head don't match your body. Sheesh. Sheesh. As long as we get no toxic comments in the chat, we vibing. We chilling. DJ might drive here though. Wow. GG's on a mission. 4-hour break at the highs. This range going up is 43 pips here, chat. Woo. You have a lot of range here. Wow. Yo, what time did I stream Asian the last time? Was it always 7:30? Yeah, right. 7:30.
7:30 you were on last time.
Nice. Wait, this is live? Yes, sir.
How you gonna say my head don't match my body?
Yeah, someone say your head don't match your body.
Well, it looking small. I don't know. I look weirdly small because I got wide shoulders. That's what it is. But like my body is like, you know what I mean?
Wick's not short as hell though.
What are you talking about?
Wick's not be 6 foot. I mean, 5'6".
Yeah.
5'6".
Nah. You see, you be telling the truth sometimes.
5'6". It slipped. The truth came up. Oh man, yo, we have some nice GBPJPYs here today during Asian session, man. Woo. Nice Asian today. Gold, we can talk about it later. But I actually wanted to hop in here to focus on GJ here today because GJ has decent potential during Asian session today. If you guys think about it, man.
We're open after a holiday. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's the day after the holiday, right? So all that volume that was in the cage going, oh, right? Just imagine Wix Knight in the cage.
Let me out.
Imagine Wix Knight in the cage, and then today he gets released. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna wanna, he's gonna go crazy. So that's how GJ is. The thing about
we're gonna scare the markets into TP, all right?
Because
Gold, if you ain't going that way.
I know yesterday was the Asian holiday too. Well, I didn't know the Asian holiday yesterday during the Asian session. No wonder GG they moved yesterday. But now that that's over with, Asian opens up today. Should see some volume at 8 o'clock, guys, in about 36 minutes here, or no, 26 minutes. But I want to do a quick analysis. I don't want to drag it too far, but just a quick analysis here today. As for GJ here, GJ on daily is looking pretty bullish today. We discussed how the weekly is bearish, and we are coming up right now to create that top wick. Where can you tap? Looking left, you could possibly tap within these levels here to the left hand side, 165, 164, 500, anywhere there. But once you do flip bearish, you're likely to drive down to retest the lows on a weekly, and that low is going to take you down towards 161, 500. Now, the day bias today being bullish though, right? Because if we close bullish on the daily, you close at the support to the left. So there's a high chance that since you're breaking back into this range here, you can look to come up to fill the range, and that takes you up looking left towards this next resistance up here at 164.568. That's why I'm kind of targeting for this session here today, really. Just that resistance to the left hand side, right? Because you're closing above, and every time you close above here, you're able to come up to tap within these ranges here to the left. So expecting buys going up. I think the range going up is like around a 50 pip range going up off the daily here. So I would love to catch some buys. It's just probably won't come for another 25 minutes here to chat, right? Yeah, 25 minutes left, and then once you close in about 25, you should get some nice positions afterwards. So be on the lookout for that. As for ranges here, you do have a minor resistance to the left at 163.850 here. So that is your resistance. And then you have another resistance up here at the 164.217 mark. All right. Not sure how big this range is going up. I think it's around like 40 pips. It's not too bad. But with this traffic that you have here, this is looking very clean and very promising. You just gotta close first. So give it 24 minutes, and then once you close, you should have nice stops too, like 60 pip stops, TP for 25 pips, or you're probably further towards data resistance. So probably you're looking at like probably 165, 164, 400. But it's all clean traffic, really, man. So expecting that to play out. But yeah, chat, that's about it. That's it for GJ. It should be a pretty clean session. As for gold here, gold on a daily is pretty clean as well. Oh, not really that clean, to be honest. This thing looks like it's pretty chopped today. It did close doji, so nothing really happened yesterday. You kind of closed and opened where you started on Sunday. So you can say, okay, well, with the day buys being bullish though, as long as you respect this low, this day kind of likely to pop up towards top of the range at 1696. Keep in mind the weekly still bearish, and by price tapping 67 or 96, that's going to be the weekly current top wick. So the weekly doesn't have a top wick yet. Once it taps those levels, it will have a top wick, and you'll see some volume come in here. Keep in mind you do have FOMC on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. But as for positions for this session, for this Asian session right now, you can say, okay, let's zoom in and take a look here. So you have this resistance here, a clear resistance here at the 1675 mark. So let's go mark that up and get that out the way first. Sorry, Wex, I move you. Take up some space.
I know, I'm just outside smoking a fat L.
Yeah, so you have this resistance here, guys, and then you have another resistance up here at the 17 or 1678 here. I think that's around a 30 pip range going up. If you were to break above, preferably buys above there, 1678. And as for your support here, the ranges that you could potentially tap once you do come down, you have a support right here to the left at the 1673 mark. So these are your ranges here. Not the really cleanest ranges, to be honest, but it is what it is. It's not the worst. But yeah, I guess you can say just buys above 7.5 today, going up towards 7.8, third pit range going up. And then won't be any sells for me until you probably break below range 2. So I guess below 1671 potentially for range 1 or range 2 breakouts. That won't come for a while though. I'll be very surprised if you get any sells this session. Yeah, look, gold's looking not clean. GJ is looking clean. I came here for GJ today especially. Should be nice on this 1 hour candle if you close above. Yeah, that's the day, guys. What is it?
So good. Oh, for the candle.
Hold on. Yeah, it's your music. Nice. You got that 164 zone marked up. Yeah, I see it right here. There's no volume on gold right now. This is not going to move until probably Asian Open. Maybe during London. If it doesn't move during Asian Open. Maybe get a late Asian move today. Maybe. But we'll see, man. We'll see what Asian got for us today. Looks sound like ET. He is ET. Got some yen news. It's very minor folders. I'm not really expecting a push from that. It's a yellow folder. Yo, CPI tomorrow, guys. Core CPI tomorrow. Wow. I got into a gold sell at 1773 with a stop loss at 1778. Is it the best to take a loss given the bullish pressure currently? Depends. Like, what perspective is the trade taken from? Like, are you taking it from like the weekly? Are you taking it from the daily? Are you taking it from the 30-minute time frame? Like, what structure, right? This is looking sweet, guys. Looking very sweet. In about 18 minutes here. It's gonna be a long 18 minutes, guys, but it's looking very sweet. Could even take a. I initially wanted the forward break of the highs, because forward stops weren't bad, right? But looks like it didn't happen. Or it looks like it happened. It broke the highs before I came online.
Sounded like ET Mike tripping. No, I was just outside smoking a J, and I was behind a concrete wall on the other side.
Not gonna lie, I thought you finished it before you came in.
No. You think I was smoked that quick? It's still not done. There's like half it left. I don't smoke no one hitter quitter. Smoking a joint. Shit, if I was driving from here, from me to you, I'd maybe 3-4 joints make it to you.
1 joint per hour. Yo, is my camera blurry? I can't see from here. All right.
No, but you're blurry. Camera's good.
Yeah, because the focus is on this.
Focusing on yo. Who's Jesse Pinkman? You mean Jesse Pinkman? Breaking Bad? Science, bitch! Science! All right, science.
I was testing something out, chat, during the end of today's session. So if you guys are gonna ask me why I took a trade today, it was a 0.01 lot. I was testing something. I wanted to see something with the equity thing change. So I was just testing that stuff out. But yeah, caught 1 pip. 0.01 lot. Lovely work.
What are you talking about?
No, I was, in case they're gonna ask me later. For, oh, like, wait, how come you think that was 0.01 lot trade?
What was it? Was it on US30?
No, it was on gold. I was testing. I wanted to see if because like someone had a question and I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure something out, so I just tested it on my account. I had to, especially.
I gotta test the. I haven't traded on US30 on Traders Domain. I gotta see what the points are like. So 0.01 is gonna be my first position on US30. because I gotta see how it is on Traders Domain.
One thing I can say about the data reference today is that this thing is respecting this resistance to the left. Like, how big of a role will this play into today's price? Because we don't know when it's like you're expecting the day's candle to close bearish eventually this week to fall down to weekly, but which day will it be? Will it be today or will it be tomorrow? We don't know yet, but it could be today. Like, look at where the resistance is. It's right there. It's literally right there. So it can easily form the onion today, just like Ethereum, right? The same thing is happening on Ethereum. If this forms today, back down we go. This should be the next couple of days. Like, we don't know when. But if it's today, then tomorrow should be a clean day. Today is kind of like that indecision day. You don't know what's gonna happen here today. You didn't close above, you didn't close below. You're just at the resistance. You're just picking a direction right now. Our prices. If that's the case, then I mean, you can get fake out sells though for range ones on the 1 hour time frame below here. What do you think, Wix? I don't think it's that bad.
I concur.
I would prefer sells if anything. I think it's a lot cleaner in terms of traffic. You see how every time price is pushing up here, it's been struggling, but when it pushes down, it's a lot cleaner. It's because the overall direction is still bearish. So, let's chop up, chop up, chop, 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 right? If you break below 163.583 today, range to sells. Or sorry, below 163.426 range to sells.
I think gold could hit 1680. Maybe it could hit it. It's just looking ugly as shit on the daily. Ugly.
Martin, you ain't first. Wish I could stay long for the stream, but I gotta sleep for work tomorrow morning. Good luck and hope you guys get a fat W today. Hey, for us to get a fat W, you need some fat volume. Right now, you have some skinny volume.
And right now, it's looking like a skinny B. Skinny no trade.
Hey, he's back. How do you pronounce the name, Wix?
Oh shit, Malaki. Malaki, ¿qué pasa de la keke? I forgot already. ¿Qué pasa de la keke?
How are you so good at that? How do you pronounce my name?
Dion. I don't know. Help me out. Dion.
Read everyone's name in the chat right now.
So say you kite as I'm a lucky bullet. Lucky. Mon Jeff Ninja 10 all problematic. We good. We freestyling names off the dome, yo.
Ooh, gold's picking up.
The 8 to 9. Right, like the gold 4 hour switch, the 4 hour close and new 4 hour open. That's gonna be fun.
The 4 on Oanda is ugly. Look where it is. It's right at resistance, and nothing has happened since. It's been 3 hours. We've been hovering.
Yeah, but if it closes bear right now at resistance with the bottom wick, are we bullish for the day?
Yeah, technically on the daily, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, it's not gonna be a good day of gold today. It's gonna be very tough. You have CPI, so.
No, there's gonna be. There's movement before news. Cabuse de lake. Cabuse de lake. Cabuse de lake. There we go. Cabuse de lake. Get
Hey,
him, man.
Joey.
Cabuse de lake.
What up, Joey? Scott, what's going on?
Where are you from, Cabuse de lake? Zamarawi. People just gonna stop putting like fucking curses from different languages as their names just so Wix could pronounce. It's coming. I'm gonna stop pronouncing names, yo. If it don't sound like a name, I ain't gonna say it. If that shit sound like Sakyamara in different language, we ain't saying it. Botswana, alright. We got Botswana. It's crazy. We're grubbing backwards. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You thought I was feeling you? Joey. Oh, there's two Joeys. Wait, you got birthday cards up there. Are those birthday cards? I sent you one, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I sent you a birthday card. Got
I didn't get it.
some Monopoly money in there.
I didn't get it. Was it a Monopoly card?
Monopoly money. I sent to this address. You can confirm on stream if the right address or not.
Let's do it.
Hey, info.
How much time you take to make your hair, man? So,
Quick sign. How much time
here's
take
the
you to make
thing.
your hair, man?
See how this shit is in a fucking ponytail right now? This is how I wake up.
How do you wash your hair?
And then I put fucking a rubber band on it, and then this happens.
Bro, it's dreads. It's
How long did that
it's
take?
one and done.
How long did that fucking
it's
take?
years. It's years. Longer than you've been trading, bro.
Non-residue soap? No, I use fucking your favorite indicator. Your favorite Batman signal or whatever. What is it called?
Dawn?
Your favorite chart pattern. Your Head and Shoulders.
Dawn? I use Dawn soap?
No,
Wait, that's
no,
hand
Dawn.
soap.
I use Head and Shoulders. And I wash this shit every day. Head and Shoulders and water. Do you wash your hair? Why do you not use shampoo? Why do you have hair as well? Dreads said break even every morning? Hell no, these motherfuckers are glamorous. These are fucking glamour. My hair's stunting.
What do you wash your hair, Dawn? Salt and pepper. Grab some salt and pepper. Put my hair in between and go.
Don just fucking goes.
I go.
Where are you from originally? Right near the beach, boy.
Come with the womb with the hair like that.
Nah, I was bald like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I was like, fucking.
Really? You had no
Probably
hair?
bald.
You had a buzz cut? You had a buzz cut?
Yeah, buzz like. zzz. In Mexico, some people use lemons, bro, to wash their hair. Well, it's a good thing we're north of there. We're very well north of there. Actually, I'm east of Mexico. Yeah, GJ was looking good for the buys. Now we just need a closure in 6 minutes and might not happen. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we don't know. We'll see.
It's not gonna happen. I believe closure below 163 here for sales would be lovely, but I wanted to buy this too, but looking at the daily, it's I know we're bullish there technically, but it comes down to how this forward count closes really, to be honest, because we don't know. I mean, let's see. You could get the 1 hour start. Hold on, before I say that, let me actually go ahead and check because if where did I draw my zone off of? Where do you have your resistance at? I think where I have is perfect. Yeah, this is where it should be.
Most ideal one. Like if it's questionable, chat, you'll notice that sometimes our resistances are like a little bit off each other, like maybe a pip or two, or like just or like 4 pips. Like sometimes it's questionable. Like we have different opinions or different views on things. But like when it's like this, where it's identical or it's match up, it's pretty solid, pretty on point. Mine is in the exact same spot. Yo, chat. I know we don't say this a lot, but I'm gonna tell you. We love you. We love you. You guys are loyal. You show up. You're consistent with the hate, with the love. You guys are really consistent. So let me remind you, drop a like, subscribe. I ain't gonna do it. Somebody gotta do it, right? Drop a like, subscribe.
Yes. Drop a like, sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys being here today. How many likes do we have? 58 likes, chat. We chat. Come on. We can get 150 here, man. We can get 150 here, chat. Come on.
All about the viewers. You
Hit 'em
got
up.
350 viewers.
Hit the like button, chat. It's free. Yeah, I'll show you how. I show you guys how I do it. Go on just YouTube. On just YouTube. And then click like here. Oh, 93. Yo, almost there, chat. Almost there. 150 more. 50 more.
That was quick.
50 more.
'Cause they
Oh,
forget.
101.
They hop on and they forget. I'm telling you.
Hey, 45. Going once. Going twice. I mean, you shouldn't feel guilty for asking for likes, right? It's free. It's like asking for money.
And in the morning, we said I was going to be streaming. So since I'm not streaming, I'm on downstream. Fuck it. Subscribe to my stream as well.
Yeah, hit Wix's stream up. I think we have a command for that.
No, you know, it didn't come up as notifications when I streamed yesterday, and that was another reason why I hopped on. I wanted to see if notifications work, and they didn't.
Really?
We gotta get them working in Devious.
I swear it was up.
No, if you look at the announcements, that's why I went on.
Oh, odd. Hold on. Let me try to fix that.
But yeah, follow my G. Wix9_ and like and subscribe to the streams.
Weird.
You're an auctioneer outside of trade. Yo, we gotta get you on here just to talk. Just to do the auctions.
Ooh.
There you go. Sub to Wix9. Perfect.
So XX, thanks for a 99. Nice, I appreciate it. Wow, look at a 4 hour.
Whooper Wada Wolf.
Yo, hear me out, Wix. If this next 1 hour candle here breaks the 1 hour lows and then reflips, be pretty valid. Because it's closing above here.
4 hour pullback.
Oh wait, okay, never mind. This might just wait for a regular bottom wick. Hey, this is lovely. This is perfect.
Gonna close above the previous wick too.
Yeah. Okay. This is a if we catch a quick trade here, I mean if you catch one trader, this is probably just one trade, maybe. Could be off, but
clean gladiator candle.
How much is the wick though? 6 pips. That's a whole lot of pips. 163.
They're GJ type pips. You go break even at 5. That's a W.
How about new?
How about new? Yo, we got a auctioneer here that's willing to give us his services.
Okay, break the lows first. Wow, this thing closed above him, opened up perfectly.
Oh,
now
shit, we closed. Sorry.
Yes, now the issue with this now is yes, if you can break the lows first, chat, and then flip bullish, that'll be amazing. This wick fill gives you, I think, a 8 pip wick fill. Stops are like 7 pips here. Wow, very tight stops. Very tight stops. Perfect opening too. Let me see.
2.5 pip spread.
If it closed above my zone, right? Yeah, it did. Closed above the zone. And this is a 1 hour closure too. This isn't like a 30 or 15. This is like a 1 hour strong closure above. So this next alley candle should likely just start to pop. Yeah, buy stuff.
Let's hope it doesn't do it for a few minutes because I can't do shit right now. It's rollover time.
Oh wow. Well, let's hope it keeps breaking a lows here, then it reflips. Yeah. Ten pip stops. Yeah, that's very rare.
Boom,
nice, perfect. Yes,
now
exactly.
Hold off.
Exactly what we wanted. Yeah, 163.885. Stops the current candle.
Okay, it's gonna go, and then I'm gonna have time to hit in. Okay. This is looking good.
The Asian Open volume. This is the first time opening up for since Friday, chat, right? If you think about it. So let's just see some volume here.
24 hours, yeah.
Bigger stops, 10 pips. 8-5 buy stops. So stops are gonna be buy stops here, chat. Stops are gonna be current count low for 11 pip stops. I believe I'm in here, chat. Activate here on buy stops.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm in buy stops here. Or I'm in positions here. Buy stops got activated. Stops are literally the current 1 hour low. So this is like a 10 pip stop. This is very small risk. I'm using my normal lot size, obviously. Nothing really changes. Even if it's small risk, we're still using the same lot size. But yeah. This is the positions that we got into. We wanted to break our lows. We wanted a closure above. Current count stops. And then TP is up here for around 33 pips. How big are 4 hour stops here? 4 hour stops are 23. I'm thinking here, if we use 4 hour stops, it's more ideal here actually. Maybe use the 4 hour stops instead. 23 pip stops. Same risk that we would use. Because then we can manage us off of this next 30 closure.
You got 23 pip stops on the 4 hour. Oh, because the previous 4 hours.
Yeah.
Three candles.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 hour stops. 23 pip stops. TP is 33 pips. But yeah, just attempt this next range for chat. The whole idea here is just you have a 1 hour closure above. So since we're breaking above this range here, this 1 hour candle likely should continue to pop up. You can use current count stops if you want to. It's totally up to you. But I'm gonna use the previous 4 and just manage us off of that because you have a closure in about a minute, anyways, right? Or in about an hour. Sorry, not a minute, an hour. So we can manage us off of the way this 1 hour closes or the way this 30 closes here. But yeah, normal risk. I think the initial 10 pip stops would have been like, I don't know, like 0.25 risk. So this is more normal, you can say. Gold? Yeah, gold should continue bop.
You guys should be excited that we're seeing the volume here that we're seeing.
Gold, nice range fill. Nice, what was that? 30 pips going up, 25 pips? Not bad, yeah. It didn't close above for me, so I wouldn't have taken that either way, even if I were to anticipate positions. We wanted GJ, right? That's why we got GJ here.
The great thing about GJ is just the long weekend, right?
Yeah.
Long weekend, then the market open after a long weekend should bring massive volume. Oh, we're right at opening here.
BE point would probably be like 164. Honestly, 164.014 isn't too bad here for BE point. I think that's like 13 pips there because you have a minor resistance here to the left. The moment price taps that level, that's probably when you want to go break even.
And the thing is, it did exactly what we planned for, right? It closed above one, made a bottom wick, two broke the previous bottom wick, three. Now, if it's doing everything in the order of the workflow that we've requested from it, that we wanted, it would be a shame not to do D and just enter the trade. You have to act on your.
Because we even asked for a bottom to break the lows too. I think we said that we need. I would love to see if we can break the 1 hour lows first before we drive up, and it did. Broke the 1 hour lows, and it was exactly what we initially wanted.
Need to re-break the highs, break the previous highs.
Wait, so your thing's open now?
Yeah. I've been in for a couple of minutes. So let me get back in at 8:02.
Nice. Gold's ripping here. Off the daily. Or yeah, gold's ripping here. Pretty clean.
Out of control. It's going to provide direction for tomorrow's daily candle.
If we can break this high, that'd be perfect. The previous 1 hour high, chat. I think that's like a wick fill of 7 pips. Suppose that wick breaks the high, it should be pretty good, pretty solid to go up towards our B point. Like this is literally all clean traffic to the left hand side. I think it was based off of this, chat. Yeah, this resistance right here, 163.880, right? That's where I based it off of. And obviously most recent too. So much volume? Yeah, I know. So much volume.
Though we typically don't prefer the previous lows being broken. Yeah, when you're in a trade, but we were waiting for it to happen before the trade.
Yep. To grab some liquidity to drive up.
Grab liquidity, yeah, because look at the previous hourly candle, it barely grabbed liquidity, and it also closed weak bullish. It drove us out of the range, but it also closed very weak. So if we just grab liquidity below it, we needed more liquidity to drive. So grab liquidity right below, come back up to re-break highs. You should be solid. That's what it did before we entered the trade, except now it broke the highs and now it came back again, which is not what we're expecting. We're expecting that initial drive once it flips. I guess it needs more liquidity. It needs to grab more orders. That's why Don is saying it probably needs the 4 hour stop.
I just don't know why Oanda Blueberry is so off right now though, in terms of prices.
Yeah, they're way off.
I was like, the low on Blueberry is like down at like 163.470.
Traders domains
very off. Yeah. Yeah, gold drove too. It's just that for me it didn't really close above my ranges. Like I was waiting for a closure above. It just never did. Closed right at it and just popped at the Asian opening. The good thing about this is that we can manage what's off of the closures, not just the breakout lows, right? How big your stop wicks? 23?
24.
Where's your stop on Blueberry? My stop on Blueberry is 163. Sorry, I don't know why it's not my 163,650. I have it based off of Owanda's chart. That's why I always have it based off. So it's based off of that level to the left. This looks way off. Like if you're comparing brokers, it's way off.
It's disgusting on the broker.
It looks nothing alike, but we always use Owanda. I've always been using Owanda. I never once ever looked at like Blueberry or like even when I use TD. I never looked at TD as well for stops or for analysis.
I've been using Oyenda for the Asian session because that's what I trade. For the Asian session, I trade off TradingView. Even lately, since I started streaming, I've done a lot of analysis on TradingView. I never used to, before I streamed, I never had a need for TradingView, so I did everything on Traders Only. Not a huge difference results-wise. It's the same percentage-wise, the same trades. Looks very similar, just a lot prettier on TradingView. You just have to understand the differences and why some candles are off. Rollover times, brokers, locations. If you understand those dynamics, you can adjust the variables in your trade based on your knowledge.
I don't know why Atlanta's so off today to Blueberry. I think because there's a gap. I think there's a gap in the markets at
It drove down.
Yeah. What time was that at? 5? Yeah, I think there's a gap at like this kind of right here. That's right. That's 5. Yeah, around 5. That's a gap. That's why it looks way off today, or right now at least. Even the small time frame is way off too. Let's go into 15 compare real quick. Yeah, 15's way off. Same stops though. If you look at it, it stops at 23, right? If you go into broker, stops are also going to be 23 as well. 23. So same stops. Unless I miscalculated, which I don't think I did. My explaining in Fortnite terms.
How come my MT doesn't show profit or drawdown? Probably because you're not in a trade.
Yo, how does your TD on gold look? I know it looks way different. What broker? Chat. What broker on
all highs? It looks like this.
What broker on thing looks like TD here? A broker on Owanda or not on TradingView? I think that was Axel, right? No.
LMFX, they have that.
LMFX. Yeah, they should have LMFX.
I think that looks like. Actually, no. It would.
Nope, not Pepperstone.
Dominion's not on there.
Nope. No, bro. Definitely not. Definitely not. Not regulated. Definitely not. Nope. Oh, this looks like TD.
Which one?
This one.
What kind of gap is that?
That's art.
Looks like shitty.
FXCM. Come on.
You got to see which broker has the London rollover time. No, Google it.
It's fine.
FOREX broker. London. Oh.
I forgot. It's fine. I just want to see what it looks on TD. I don't got TD on my phone. I mean, I could download it and just check, but I mean, I'm already in trading gold right now. Anyways, it's fun. Cause I just wanted to see if the 4-hour candle closed above in that broker. I want to see like how it looks.
FXCC.
FXCC.
Yeah, I don't know. A wild guess. This 5 closed below, and the next one's making a top wick. Drive down.
Oh. Let's see. You have about a minute left for this 15 close. Because if this 15 is rejecting here, let's see.
Stop wick for the weekly.
No, because the daily. I mean, even if the daily were to, it's a bullish daily regardless.
Need a range too.
Yeah, like the weekly can pop. Like look left, like it's technically top wick could be like 164.424. Because look where it closed, right? The weekly is heavily bearish, so. If we were to create a top wick, at least we know it will have at least more range here. Because look left, it's gonna probably bounce to these levels here.
Yeah.
Let's see. What I want to see the 15. The thing is, like, we're looking at the 1 hour candle compared to like the 15 bearish candle. So it's like,
No, 4 hours still legit.
yeah, it's not really what we usually would do in terms of managing risk. I'll probably just wait for a 30 to close in 1 hour, manage risk. Cause chat, it's a 4 hour stop, right? It's the 4 hour low stops, and it's also the previous 4 hour stops. So the 4 hour stopper is also gonna be the 4 hour count close as well. That's it. This 15 did close below the range there. But like again, it's a 15 time frame, right? We're not too worried about the 15 because it's not really a 15 entry. It's like saying if you're entering off a 30-minute time frame, then you see the 5 closing below, right? So at least with the way we manage risk, we usually wait for the closest time frame to our entry, which is in this case the 1 hour, or at least a 30 minimum. And 30 is kind of off too, but one thing you could say is that's still in this range here. If it closed below, maybe I'll consider closing partials, but it's still within the range, and the 1 hour candle is obviously still open. It's.
Oh, I got a buy stop on the break of the 1 hour high.
Yeah, you're another half.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If it doesn't get there, it doesn't get there. I'm good. If it does, we should drive, and then I'll be in.
I'll put that BE trade there this morning. Then put this trade. GJ buys breakout. This is the breakout of highs. It wasn't the flip, it was a breakout of highs. Current high or low, and it was off the 1 hour. Overs. Yeah, who had current count stops, by the way? I know some people did.
Oh, no.
That was our original stops, but we moved them to 4. It was like 7 pips, I think. That was fun. So when you guys have smaller stops, do you guys like go bigger risk? Like technically I could have went 4 lots here, but we're not gonna, we never do that.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What the moment we choose a lot size for the year, that's why I stick to usually. Like even if stuff's like 4 pips, I'm still gonna go with 20 lots.
All right, if you got stopped out, you gotta buy stops on the break of the high.
We're currently, well, the thing is, it has a break. The 15 first to be valid has either closed bullish above, because if it does close bullish above, that's a 15 fake out, or 2, because this is a range 1 on the 15-minute time frame. Still remember that, chat. Same rules apply still, right? It's range 1 still. It's either that or you break the highs for the 15 stellar reply.
Stuck at scalping. I just like it here. Well, this is perfect time to get better at scalping. Perfect. A month from now, you should be saying, I don't suck as bad as I did. I got better at scalping. I still like it here.
You think gold's gonna continue to go up? The thing about gold is, look left there. It didn't close above its range. So at any given time, any given moment, it can still reject. Like we're not saying it's gonna. We're saying it could potentially reject, right? I'm looking for buys still above 78, but you need closure above there. But if it doesn't close above there and it starts to reject, what's gonna happen here? It's gonna do what this count did. This kind of did the same thing. Closed respecting, came all the way up, and then came back and closed strong bearish. Same thing can happen here. This needs to be a nice top wick for the daily to drive. So, who knows?
Pulls back.
Also, the 4 candle didn't close above too. They closed right at resistance too. So, I mean, it could definitely still drive, but I'm not gonna be taking any positions probably until the 9 a.m. close, which is in 40 minutes.
9 a.m. close because it either closes above this current range or it could pull back and leave a long wick for us to fill.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised gold drop. Gold flew though.
How come you don't trade NAS 100 or US30?
How come you don't trade NAS 100 or US 30?
Where?
Why does everyone have to trade NAS 100 and US 30? Why can't I trade what I'm comfortable with? Well, why don't you trade XAUUSD? I don't know what currency that is. But, you know, there's plenty of currencies out there. There's a shit ton of currencies out there. But why'd you choose US 30? Or whatever pairs you chose?
We don't trade it because we don't have a sample size for it yet. We haven't backtested it. We haven't even, we're just studying it.
Well, not even that. It's just, it's not on my watch list right now. It's just gold and GJ.
Gold and GJ we're pretty knowledgeable about.
Like, chat, don't get me wrong. I used to trade US 30, man. Like, I've been trading US 30 since 2019. Like, I've been there, done that. It's just I stopped trading it after a while. One of my brokers didn't offer it no more, so I took a break on it, and I never touched it again since. Will I ever come back to it? Maybe. But this is like a question we get pretty commonly, so I don't want to stretch this answer too long. But yes, we had before. For next, we're just taking styles on the gold flip. That's a good idea actually. That's good. That's a good question, not idea. Sorry, but probably not. Since the day is still bullish today, like the day time frame is still bullish today, right? It's just that we weren't expecting buys to occur here because you never closed above the ranges. $30 closure was clean, I guess, but I guess that was what pushed price up. $30 closure above. 9 pip stops though. Wow, very tight. Chat, if it comes one, manage risk here. If the 30 close below, we'll manage risk. If the 1 hour close below, we'll manage risk. Or 2, if we're around the break-even point by 6:45, 8:45, 8:40, we'll just look to close that break-even and then wait for the 1 hour close. So it's the last 15 of the 1 hour kind of, right?
4 hours.
HDK USD look like a barcode. For some reason, these stops look massive, but it's only 23 pips. It looks like it's a 4 pip stop, chat. It's also because GJ hasn't been as volatile lately, so the ranges look a bit smaller. So off. Look at this.
WTF. After Monday and Tuesday, even the calendar says WTF.
Let's see. If it's 30 closes below, I may consider closing 4 partials in 6 minutes though. 6 minutes.
6 minutes, Slim
It
Shady.
broke the 15 lows here though, so it filled the 15 wick. So if it's doing this, high possibility. Look to. Yo, wait, that trade you took this morning, the one that ended up playing out for you guys, that was a quick trade. Yeah, I think that trade was like 4 or 5 minutes this morning.
Happens. Every trade was like 4 or 5 minutes.
No, not this month. This month, that was the quickest trade I've seen this month for us.
But no, I wish every trade was 4 or 5 minutes. Less time I'm exposed to risk, the better.
Yeah, like that was, I think of all the trades this month, that was the quickest one. Every trade this month has been like minimum 10-15 minutes, and that's very rare. Our usually our trades don't last as long. It's like a in and out usually. It's like within 5-10 minutes, but we haven't had that for the last 2 months, I think.
We haven't had the same volume at New York as we had before. A lot of it's been London. We had like a couple of weeks of Asian volume out of New York. So when the market tends to range, your trades tend to take long because they don't drive. They kind of trickle down, trickle up.
Yeah, chat. Like as for like sells, if sells were to happen today, because if this is a fake out, then you're probably looking below like 163, 424. Honestly, below there would be clean and valid for sells. That range going down is roughly 42 pips. It's pretty clean. But that'll probably be my sell level, not here, not 163, 579. I think I marked it off a bit off. It'll be more so below this, because this is a range 2, right? Because look, if this is your range 1 here, and you break out, then this is your range 2 below here, and technically below here will be range 3, range 2 breakout for more sells coming down. But we don't know what's gonna happen within this range though, if price decides to come back. So if it doesn't drive up here, it's gonna pop back into the range, and once it does, it's gonna hover until it picks a direction in this range. So then this would be the fake out, right? The ones that we got into.
Literally showing the 20th right now. What? 20th what? On the date? Because it's the 20th in Japan.
Today's 19.
Today's
Yeah.
the 19th, but for Japan, this is the 20th. They have morning. Good morning.
How did you document this trade? I marked it up as the breakout current higher low 1 hour. Breakout current higher low 1 hour. That's how I kind of did it. So this trade here is 81% off the 1 hour time from this year. Current higher low 84, and then breakout 76 out of our trades taken this year. So 1 hour breakout current higher low, it's gonna be 83% weight in trade. So it's pretty high weight in trade, but man, doesn't mean it's gonna always play out, right? All we really can do is manage risk. And speaking about managing risk here, if we close bearish here, chat, in about 2 minutes, we'll look to either close full or close half, because you got it for this to be valid now. You got to respect the support to the left. Oops, not red on red. The support. So if it closes respecting, it's valid. If it closes below, this next 30-minute candle is likely gonna just do something like this. And as it does this, well, we want to get out, right? Because obviously, we want to manage risk. 1 minute though.
90 seconds.
Are you gonna manage risk quick since you only had half risk?
I closed half on the flip of the 15.
Ah.
So that was enough of my managing risk. Now I just got a quarter of my typical risk. Drawdown.
100% drawdown with but don't worry, my psychology is strong.
I closed
Is-
half at -6.
Oh, nice. Yo, is it your psychology strong or just stubborn? 100% drawdown. If it wasn't part of your plan and just like holding just to hold, then that's just called being emotional. Has nothing to do with your psychology.
But you were gonna say something else.
Looks like we're gonna have to manage risk here, guys. 29 seconds, that doubt would just start to drive up.
Yeah, if I didn't close before on the 30, I would close half now. Maybe even full. Yeah.
I'm looking at close full, yeah.
It's not respecting anything.
8 pips, 7, or yeah, 8.5. All right, so you close bearish here, so we're gonna look to manage risk here, chat, and close full positions here. With the, I say like 9 pip drawdown, off of our entries. Right, because look, the 30-minute candle is not, it's not really it didn't really close where you wanted it to. It closed right below. So now this next 30-minute candle could possibly drive down to fill that range there. So we want to get out here, right? So I'm gonna manage risk here. Not bad managing risk. I think that was the original stop loss though. The original stop loss was like 8, I think 10 pips. I mean, closed basically right there. The one we had initially. You're holding still? Pray for you. Damn, good luck. Yeah, we managed risk there. Right, because the thermos is kind of at top wick and then possibly drive down here to fill the bottom range, and it's possibly could have been like with the 4 hour flipping how I'm flipping, could possibly even like break the 4 hour lows. Not good. I don't know why it said on Awanda it was like 12 pips. I don't know why it said like 12 pips, but on my broker it was only like 8 pip, 8.5, 9. Let's see. Let's wait for this 4 hour counter chat. We can get more positions here, but let's see. 28 minutes.
Yeah, stops were really small, but forget the stops, forget the dollar amount, forget the amount of pips. Just look at the candles and look at the levels.
Yeah.
Stop looking at the numbers themselves. Look at the candles, look at the levels, and then just do technical analysis. It could be 5 pips, 4 pips, it could be 15, 20 pips. Look at your advantage points and see where the trade doesn't make sense. And at this point, it just doesn't make sense. Once you close back in range, it could be a fake out to come back down. Just, you know, not that it will be, it's just the probability of your buy has gone so much lower. So would you take a buy here? No. Probably don't want to be in a trade here.
Because if you think about it, like if you were, yeah, like Wickstein just said, like ask yourself, would you take a buy here, right? So in this case, like if you were being a buy and this thing closed bearish, what would you expect this next candle to do? Like you wouldn't take a buy. You wouldn't take a buy here. If you were to see this candle close bearish back in the range, would you take a buy? You wouldn't. You probably would have expected this, or you probably would take a buy if that candle were to finish off something like this, though, right? Then yeah, I think buys going up afterwards because it's close and respecting. So that's always what you gotta ask yourself when you're managing risk. But make sure when we manage risk though, like there's a huge difference between doing it emotionally and doing it technically. Huge difference. What up, Count Chili? Going on.
See, like it's doing what price action says it does. So wouldn't you rather just lose 6, 8 pips, whatever it was, and just take the buys for whatever 20, 30 pips and go close above? Like it's very simple. Keep your losses small. And sure you're using variables or data that's on the chart, not just numbers that you're seeing or what you're comfortable with.
He all say, Don, you never manage us. We do, trust me. You just haven't been around long enough. Yeah, what if it stops, right? Oh no, almost. Very close.
You ever have issue transferring fiat to your MT5 and TD? Just transfer bread, still don't see it on MT5. Yeah, it takes some time. How long ago did you do it? It's gonna take you maybe a week. They're a little slow right now, but they got a warning when you log in. They say right away, like, hey, you no need to complain. Like, we know it's taking a little longer than typically. I had a withdrawal that took me like a week longer than typical. Took like 2 or 3 weeks to get.
You're in to Miami. I want to. I need a link of a Wix. If you do, we'll look to do a vlog. Why is there only half your head on the screen?
I don't know, because I'm leaning back and I don't know.
Wait, is your camera like at the bottom of your table, or is it like?
No, it's right under my screen.
Oh, under. Oh yeah, that's why.
I can't put it above the screen because it doesn't reach. The wire doesn't reach there.
Oh, again, extension.
I'm already extended. I'm overextended.
All right, bro. All right. All right. What does hedge mean? Your Blueberry? It means that you can hedge your account. Like you can take a buy and take a sell at the same time. That's what that means.
No. This is only Asian. Although, we might have the same thing for London. Because it was a long weekend on the pound too, right? British banks were closed. So, same thing. Pound yen. Might see a lot of volume.
It didn't break the 4 lows.
Oh no.
Starting to flip on the 4. Ooh. Came very close. I think it came like 3 pips from the original stops.
Okay, I still need to see some bullish closures because otherwise it's just gonna drive down here again.
Yep.
Get a bearish close like this, it'll drive it down on the next candle.
Are you streaming to London? No. Just Asian. I'll be out by London. I'll be out within the next couple hours. I don't know how long I stream today for. Just this Asian session. Could be an hour, could be 2. I don't know. We'll see. Wix usually streams till 10, right? So I might stay till 10.
8 to 10. 8 to 10. Yeah, but you start earlier. But I'm scared, guys. I'm scared.
Now look at gold. Came all the way back down. Look at a 1 hour. I wouldn't be surprised if they can close heavy bearish here. Heavy bearish on the 1 hour. Huge rejection. Very key. Buys over closures. Right, chat? Very key.
Or we could just close above with all this range to fill. $9.30. Bullish closure.
No, we managed rest earlier. We got off like 9 pips. Instead of 23. So, very small risk. Why did I buy high sell areas? LOL. Because this is what we've been doing the whole entire. Oh wait, I see another comment. Learn smart money concepts. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to get into that. Too much politics.
Politics?
Too much
What about
politics,
that?
brother.
Politics?
What's
What's going on?
politics?
What we talk about? Where? Who's got politics?
All right, guys. If you're in London, I'll see you then. If not, catch you during NY. All right, brother. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
He came on to see if we're streaming London and did.
What the first deposit you put, like you grew the account with? I think the first deposit we had that we grew the account with was probably what are you asking for though? Like my first ever account was a $200 account which I blew within the first day. If you're asking me about my first deposit on Blueberry, it was around 30k, 30k. If you're asking me for my first biggest deposit for like my biggest deposit before things really took off, it was 5k. So which one is it?
I think he's talking about the 5K, like the amount from where you didn't need to deposit anymore, where things started like rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Where's Aaron? I don't know, Carter, but Malaki was here.
Malacca. Trade's taken. My bad. I'll put this real quick before they come after me. You know. Remember someone this morning was like screaming for gold cells? Someone's like, "Yo, Don, gold's in a sell. We should leave your position." I'm like, "No. We have to get out right here because this is the BE point." And I think prices end up driving all the way up after there's no sells. Where did we take sells this morning again, Chad? Do you guys remember? I think it was around where did we take sells again today? We took it around, what do we have? Break even? I think it was here, right? Off of this 30 closure. No bond wick. No, it wasn't there. This one right here. This is a sell. I took it off of this. From here to here. That was the sells. And then price no bond wick just flipped after. I never looked back. Yeah, my table's flex spot. My bad. Do you trade supply and demand zone? No, sir. We don't. We trade support and resistance. It's very similar concepts, though. Very similar. Honestly,
I just tell people we trade the trend using support and resistance.
what we try to do really is just we have ranges marked up and we try to catch the next range, and that's it. Usually the next range. Oh wow, stops would have been hit originally. W chat. W management, because that would have been a 24 pip loss instead of a 8 pip loss. So we saved like I think 16 pips.
Whee!
That's like catching 16 pips.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Whee!
Also
We
stacking.
got 15 minutes, last 15 of the 4 hour, right? Pullback time.
No one said the dubs are stacking in January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
It's crazy. The L's are stacking. But I told Don, like, yo, this today we were talking, like, you can't read a chapter of War and Peace and be like, yeah, I read 1,000 pages. Like, nah. So you're here for a week and a half talking about wins or losses or stacking. Why weren't you saying shit from fucking January to June to July? Those dubs were stacking, right? Yeah, it's not a great month, but you know what I mean? We're not here for a month. We're not here for one market cycle. We're not here for 2 weeks or half a year. We're here to live through many market cycles and overall be profitable traders. Could we have done better? I'm sure. I'm sure there's lessons to be learned always. There's room for growth. But
That's for the end of the year.
yeah, but there's no I guess discomfort next time I'm taking that same trade. I'm still just as Here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and you, chat, or us and those of us taking L's and are questioning shit. I have the comfort of knowing and the confidence of knowing that this works and it's going to win because I've done it for a while and it works. And for anyone that hasn't done it for few market cycles, right? Just over and over, you don't have that comfort. So that's why you're questioning. That's why you're saying all these things. That's why you're like, oh, noticing the losses. And I'm comfortable with him. Don took a 10K loss and he's comfortable. I called him. I was like, yo, yeah. He's like, no, really? I'm great. Like, cause he's been through this. He's lived through this. He's taken a streak of losses before and then a massive streak of wins. We know how this works out at the end. We know that it works and we have that comfort.
We have
And
the
I
results as
understand
well.
you guys. Yeah, we have the results and I feel you guys. So yeah, I have comfort and confidence on my side because it's been done. So I feel you. Yeah, you guys are right to question or to speak, and you're right. If if I came into trading in the last month, I'd be pretty discouraged too. But knowing what I know and knowing market size and the way the market runs in January, February, March, April, May, June, like I know this isn't it. There's a lot more to trading than just 2 or 3 losses and discouragement. And I also know that I didn't over-risk, that I can come back tomorrow and for a proper trade or London, and I'll be right back on track because I didn't blow my account. I didn't lose a massive amount in my account.
Or you didn't like strategy hop midway because like let's say like the whole year's going fine for you, have a bad month. And usually people would, at this point, want to like strategy hop. They want to mentor hop because things aren't working out for them, and they start to think, okay, well, this shit doesn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and try something else. Oh, I'll see you next year this month, right? Because that's those are messages I usually get. People will be like, all right, yo, I feel like I can't catch big runners with this strategy. I'm gonna go hop off to SMC, and then like this is no lie. People will come back and be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, Don. I'm back to the streams, whatever I did, blah, blah, blah. Like people, and don't get me wrong, bro. Like there's different strategies out there that work, but whatever strategy it is that you choose, you gotta stick to that. You gotta stay true to that, man. And you have to be able to live through that, through market cycles, right? Not fucking 1 month, not a week, not 2 weeks, not 2 months. Like all market cycles, guys, like years, right? Quarters on quarters. Being able to see how gold moves during Q1 versus how it moves during Q4, versus Q2 versus Q3. Like seeing that happen every year, right? That's how you know your strategy is consistent. Not just, oh, bro, last month I tried a strategy out, it didn't work. No. You didn't have enough sample sizing done on that strategy, so you can't say it didn't work. You just don't have the patience. And if you don't have the patience, then you shouldn't be a Forex trader. All right. That's how I look at it. Something slow start. Yeah. Honestly, ever since August, August, like mid August, has been kind of slow for me. But like if you're like, this is my worst performing 2 months, right? But if my worst performing 2 months and I'm only at break even, that shows a lot, right? This year, like this is my worst performing. This September and August, these 2 past months have been my worst performing months. But this account is still at the break even stage. Or I think it's down like 1 trade now because of this trade, but it's pretty much at the break even stage. It's down like 1%. So if my worst months are break even, all right, this is a lot. But it's also very key though. Like these points in your life and your trading career is very key to stay very stable, man. You don't want to be jumping all over the place right now, right? You don't want to be just doubting yourself. It's not you, bro. It's just your shirts haven't been playing out. But just wake up, do the same thing tomorrow. Next week you'll have a better week.
I can feel you though. I understand why they're like, you know, throwing doubt around, but like, be in control. Fucking hold yourself together, man.
Yeah.
Stop concentrating on, damn, we took another lot. No, fucking, I should concentrate on, damn, I shouldn't have over risked there. Shouldn't have over risked on the previous trade. Now you're not over risking. And if you took a L, great, 6, 8 pips. How much is that of your account? If you can come back tomorrow and hit 20, 30 pips on gold. Like, it doesn't, none of this matters. Single trade doesn't matter. It should never matter. 2 trades, 5 trades should never matter. You take 10 losses in a row, then oh shit, you know.
maybe
it's not adding up, but like,
it
shouldn't matter. Yeah. Just stick to it. Yeah, the strategy is solid. Just stick to it, and you know, optimize it for yourself, and keep improving it. Keep getting better at it. Get sharper at it.
Hey, you may get some range ones. The last year quarter 4 was blessed. I mean, yeah, we're on to the last month of quarter 3. So quarter 4 is coming, right? Or no, December. Yeah, October, November, December. October is quarter 4. Quarter 4 should be exciting. I can't wait for quarter 4 to come. Quarter 3 is our worst month so far, or our worst quarter this year, I think.
But like just look at this, you know, the spreadsheet. Yeah, 3 losses in a row. Look at every other win. Like, it's not about how come you're not saying anything about those wins, but just look at those wins and just think logically. Why say, holy shit, no, that's another loss in a row? If there was like 20 wins before that, or if every month is like 20 wins and 3 losses, well, like, how does it even make sense what you're saying? The L after L or another loss, like, that doesn't make sense. The stats are right there. No, you're incorrect in your analysis of our stats. You know, like, there's no need to defend them because they speak for themselves. But the only reason we're saying this is because I truly feel you. If you really came into the market, you know, or trading or our live stream this week or in the last 2 weeks, like, I feel you. I can understand. If I did that, I'd be tight. I'd be tight because I would be over, you know, if I'm just coming on to trade, and I'd be over risking, overleveraging, not knowing what's going on. And then shit, I took a few losses, and then these guys are fucking leading thousands of people online. Like, it's not for no reason. Yeah, we take losses too, and you can't expect not fucking gods, you know.
What do you mean? I thought I was a god. Nah, chat, to be honest, man, if I'm being honest here, the last 2 months, I just did to show them that I'm human, you know, just to show that I'm human. But
he's losing on purpose, yo. Planned it.
I just show you that I'm not human, you know. But I'll go back to being the bot that I usually am next month. Don't worry. So.
And even if you're on Asian sessions this month, Asian sessions have been W's.
Killers, yeah.
We've had nothing but W's in Asian sessions, so like, it's okay for a loss. We've had 2 straight weeks of W's.
I had a question earlier. My bad, bro. You recommend depositing 10K to make it into a big long-term run if your strategy is working or build a small account real fast? Well, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing.
Joke, Nelson. It was a joke.
You don't want to be like whatever deposit you make, don't expect it to change your life, right? Because if it's your first deposit, or yeah, if you're new to trading, as your first deposit, like don't expect to just deposit 10K and then bam, come out, you know, next month full-time trader. It's not how it works. You gotta have that skill first in you. You gotta build that skill first, right? You gotta build that confidence, that consistency, that discipline, and that takes a long time to build. So I mean, yeah, it's a start. Whatever deposit you want to deposit, it's a good start. If you want to deposit 10K, if you're comfortable with losing 10K, then by all means go ahead and do so. But whatever you're comfortable with, and then go on from there. You'll learn as you go. That's how I would do it. But anything is long term. Any decision you make in the FX markets is considered to be a long term decision, because you're building onto your goals. You're building onto your discipline as a trader. I think there's been a pressure of 1-5 because it seems like we're just taking more losses than usual. No, I honestly do not think, because like MT5 or not, taking a trade on TradingView is pressured enough. Trust me. Go live stream. Trust me. Having an audience, it doesn't matter if it's MT5 or this. It's the same pressure. So it's not like it's more pressure. I'm using the same loss size. I'm using the same trades. It's just happened to be not my best months, but it's I'm not gonna sit here and blame on like MT5. It has nothing to do with that. I don't get pressure from that.
Just timing. It's just so happens. Starts on fire. He should have done it beginning of the year.
Yeah, if I did beginning of the year, different story, right? But it's fine. Like next year, we'll have it all for the whole year. Why don't you use your current funds and not funding account? Because I never believed in funding accounts. Like I don't want to be. There's no rush really. All right. If I were to get offered like 5 mil to do a funding account, like get offered a 5 mil account for funding, I wouldn't even accept it. I would just trade my own funds.
You'd be like, look, I know this guy Wix. Here's his number.
I just don't like shortcuts, man. I don't like taking shortcuts like that. And I believe it's a shortcut. Now, if you don't think it's a shortcut, that's fine. That's like I'm not against funded accounts. I'm not saying you can't and you shouldn't trade funded. I just would preferably trade my own funds. That's how I've always done it since I had nothing. Right? When I had nothing, fucking resell online, make money online, right? Hustle. Got those funds, FX, work a job, put in FX, boom, boom, boom. Like I've never rushed a process ever.
You give me 5 mil, I ain't tripping.
The problem is having the funds. Well, you can make funds anywhere though. That's the thing. You can make a lot of funds. You know, a lot of things. It doesn't have to be Forex. All right. The problem is people think that it has to be Forex. Like Forex is meant for them. All right, which one's lying here though? Gold is coming down back into the range. Again, the 1 hour count never closed above. This thing is popping all the way back down here. And then GJ, I guess you can say, okay, resistance is now formed here. So that's the range that we're in. And if we're breaking back, we're just rejecting that resistance to the left. Now gold here has potential though. If you're grabbing all this liquid and you're popping back down, you could possibly come down and fill the range. But I mean, let's see what happens here.
Whee!
But like, I don't think no one can change my mindset on funded. Like, no one can make me, no matter what they say, can make me go tomorrow and be like, I'm gonna go funded. It has nothing to do with ego. It has not. It's just I would preferably just trim my own fund. This is how I'm gonna do it. I think there's no rush. Like, what's the rush? Like, why would I want to make 5 mil tomorrow when I don't have any, like, I don't have the steps going. Like, if I were to get funded for $1 million account, I don't know how to manage $1 million account. How am I, if right now I'm currently managing whatever account I have right now, right? I know how to manage just because I've been there. I built my way up to this from like, from basically my smaller accounts in the past, right? I built my relationship with money up with this account. If I were to go tomorrow and start a $1 million account, I would lose my shit. It's not the same. It's just not this. I missed
Right.
I missed the 200K mark. I missed the 500K mark. I missed all those in betweens.
Your risk tolerance, your like,
Totally
your
different.
like onset relationship. Like, think about it, in real life. Imagine you got $5 million, and not earned the $5 million, where over time you've gotten an attorney in place. You have a team of finance guys. You have your people that run your businesses for you in place. You have people that are there to invest your money for you. Accountants, all of that. And you have those in place, right? And just growing into it. But if you didn't grow into it and just got $5 million, you don't have any of those mechanisms in place. So it's so much easier for you to lose it because you didn't grow into it. You haven't established mechanisms that it takes to have that amount of money. Same thing with trading. You haven't established those trading mechanisms to have that amount of money because the relationship with money and your risk tolerance, it's just your mindset, it's different. You have to grow into those accounts in order to have all the right things
There's also no rush.
in place and the right perspective in place. And yeah, there's no rush. I'm
gonna get there. Like I'm gonna get to a point where I will have those accounts. Like I will get there eventually. Right, last year my accounts were maybe like 30, 40, 50 grand. This year I'm managing a lot bigger, right? But because I built my way up to this. I built myself, but the path here, right? So I'm used to it. But yeah, eventually I'll get to those accounts. There's literally no rush at all. Like, what's the rush? What's the rush? The markets are here tomorrow. What's the difference between making 250K today and 100K today? Like, what's the rush? What am I trying to get done here? Right? Yeah.
Hey.
So why don't you just go fund it at 200, 250K? Again, like there's just really no rush for me, really. I don't see a rush. Like, well, what would the difference be if I were to trade a 200K account versus my current account, or a 250K versus my current? Sure, I'll make more money, but like, what's the rush? The same people that say that are the same people to be like, oh, if I have a bigger account, I wouldn't risk as much. Why not? Isn't it supposed to be the same perspective? I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. Using the same strategy and such, but I would preferably not, because that's not how I see it in life in the past. So I never rushed any process. I would usually just take my time with it.
Respected. The 1 hour respected.
Gold.
30 respected.
Gold here on the 1 hour closed bullish right above it. Right above the ranges. GJ, however, close bearish, rejecting resistance here. Now gold is
The 30 respected.
wow. The 4 count closed above too.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, I didn't realize the 4 count closed above here to the left hand side above 1676 here.
30 closed bear, but it respected that support. Didn't close. It kept the hourly bull and above the range. And we have a bottom wick.
What is this though? This is where it is. This is the resistance. What is this? Close above, drove. Where did it tap? 1685. I want to just sell this here, but I want it below 163, 426, and that's probably won't come till like 930 here. I would be a lot more interested in GJ than gold here. Are you interested in gold? Maybe if you get like a 30
Yeah,
closure.
if you get a bullish closure, yeah. I want like a strong closure above. This one's kind of testy.
Above its range to the left there.
Get a strong closure above.
Go back to my current zone.
And the thing is, the previous 30 closed bear. Let's get smaller, time frame closures going bull.
It's very tough here.
This support. Because you can break this and keep driving down the next range, or you can have a little fake out here to come back up. Let's see it. Small time frame.
When did you know to change your lot size growing your current account? I change my lot size once a year. Like right now we're currently popping 20s and 10s / percentage risk. Because when I look at risk, I'm risking per portfolio. So my FX portfolio, whatever money I put aside for that, I'm not really risking of the account percentage if you think about it. But yeah, I would choose my lot size once a year. Every year during Q4 I lower them. And then don't ask me why. I don't know why. I do this every year. Do not ask me why. But every year I up my lot size once a year. Q4 I drop them. Q1 next year I would increase them. So Q4 this year coming up, I'm gonna look to decrease to like a 10 lot, and then maybe 15 just by a bit. And then next year we're gonna look to increase it to like a 30, 15 lot. So from 20 to 30. Oh, there's just no rush. I don't know. It's like saying I don't know. It's like saying like you can't change someone else's like relationship with money or perspective. Does that make sense? Like I'm pretty true to my plan, my rules. Like you guys probably know that right now. It shows my trading, right? That's how I am with everything though. Like with my lot size, with my account, right? I do things a specific way because I know that works for me. Don't ask me why it works for me. It's just what works for me. So that's all I'm saying. Like there's no need for me to go funded. I've been fine not funded from like when I first started trading FX to where I am now. And I'm sure I'll be fine going forward. Like it's
talking about taking all the pressure off himself and just doing it for himself, and then you talk about get funded. Like that's adding more pressure. Like that's like the opposite of what you're trying to do. And
like I'm not saying there's a lot of disadvantages of funded, but there's a lot of rules and restrictions you gotta follow and a lot of nuances. And I've also heard about funded. Like I didn't want to get into the side of the fund stuff because I know this will create a lot more tension in the chat because a lot of chat likes funded and I respect that. But I've heard some shit about funded accounts too. Like it's not just the fact that I don't want to get funded. Like I know what goes on within those funded accounts. I know like how to get their funds. I know like what happens. I know what happens to people sometimes that would get funded and they wouldn't get payouts. I know this stuff, but I don't want to mention that. I want to go the other route today of just saying it's too much pressure, or it's not too much pressure. It's too much. There's no rush. That's what I meant. There's no rush. But there's also that side as well, which we can get into, but I don't want to get into it. All right.
The Google Docs is BS.
We get to this every day of my life, bro. Every day.
Just do the math.
No. Next year we'll look to add that, brother. Don't worry. We'll look to add the percentage next year. Because not every trade is half closures at 10. Not every trade is half closure at like sometimes we close half at like 60. Sometimes we close half at 50. It depends on the ranges. As you can see here, right? Not each closure is 10. So not every stop is full too. Some stops are half. Some stops are managed, right? So there's a lot of nuance that don't show in the spreadsheet, which we gotta add next year. But it's too late this year. It's like we're 9 months in. We might as well finish off with the way it is, and then next year we'll look to upgrade the spreadsheet, have percentage risk, and have the rest. And that shit. Wow, gold's doing what Gigi just did earlier. 1 hour broke the lows. 4 count is respecting. 30 close respecting as well. Nice. How big are these stops here? 13 pips. 21. Wow, I was thinking a trade here for gold. If we were to take a trade here for gold, would be like us earlier. If taking that full risk on GJ 20 pip stops, because if stops get hit here on gold, if we were to take it, it's like saying we lost that one trade on GJ only. It's just one trade, because that would have been at 13 pips. That would have been the other half. But look at that. 4 hour bottom wick. 1 hour candle broke the lows. Still respecting the 4H. 30-minute candle is respecting that support. It's either one, you get a bullish 30 closure here, or two, or a 15 closure here, or two, you enter in a rebreak of the highs. I may wait for the 15 though in about 5 minutes here. If we can close bullish, like Wick said earlier, something like this, then these positions wouldn't be too bad going up to retest the highs. This is what you're looking at take. Wouldn't be too bad of a situation. I have nothing right now set though. No buy stops, nothing chat, so don't worry. Especially into accurate, yeah, because also like even if we were to close half on a loss, we'll enter the full loss. Like it's not like we're doing it for only the wins. We do it for our losses too. It's just how we've been calculating for the whole year. But next year we'll go by a percentage. Don't worry.
Yeah, that would make sense for all those people that get that question or that ask that question.
We get that question once a day. We get the funnest stuff once a day. Like these things are answered like on a daily, bro. This is your daily dose of fucking same questions every day. What's the longest you had no trade? Honestly, I think last year we went like November with like 2 trades. Not gonna lie to you. You're in the buys? Nice. Yeah. Pretty clean. I want to wait the last 4 minutes here, chat, for this 15 close at the support, and then we'll look to take off the 15 candle. All right. Because what's happening here is you're bouncing within these zones here. If this is where your supports form and you close bullish, this next 15 should likely pop up to at least for the clean traffic, and that takes you up towards 1678. And it's pretty
strong bullish closure though.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. It could drive up the last 3. Who knows? But you need a closure for these positions. Is Comas getting corporate next? Yes, there it is. It is as is. Comas lately hasn't been too crazy though, because last week was very busy with news.
News has been coming at Comas son.
Yeah, that's the only thing about comics. Not the middle row. But even if like the spreadsheet wasn't like as accurate, you're still finished off months in positives, right? Okay, maybe we can exclude August and September, but as for July, I think you finished off around 8%. As for June, I think you finished off around like 10%, because we lost 1 trade in June, right? You finished like 10% probably, and in May you probably finished off a good like 7%. If you go back and do all the math with like the half closures and everything, you would have finished off almost every month in positive this year on stream. But you can't say the same for August, obviously. In September, so far, you should be down a decent amount, like 4% probably.
A1s.
What was not US30? US30 maybe, like depends, like because GJ win rate is 67. If you finish off below 70% this year for GJ, we're gonna delete GJ and add US30 next year. So yeah, could happen. Hey. All right. This 15's on close bullish here.
Got 2 minutes left.
Let's see, 1 minute left. May not get anything, no chat. You want to see it close like this. This would be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At this point, you might as well use the previous 4-hour stops, right? Previous 4-hour stops are... Oh, my chart's frozen. They don't want us to eat. Nice. Charts froze. I was gonna say previous 4-hour stops wouldn't be too bad to chat. 20 pip stops, whole lot.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Hey, bottom wick. Give me bottom wick. Bottom wick. Give me bottom wick.
Yeah, check out a buy stop here. 6.77 on gold here. Last of the Asian session. Well, if it activates. If it activates, because it may not activate, but this is a perfect bottom wick here. So Bossel's on the break of the highs here. 16.77 basically. I have it on. I'm actually move it up to 16.77.03. A buy stops there. Gonna be using the previous 4-hour stop. So it stop loss is, or sorry, this is the buy stop. Let me just put this up first. This is the buy stop on the break of the 15 highs. Stop loss is the previous 4-hour candle for around 21 pips. And then TP is up here for the wick fill for around 25 pips. Perfect though. 1 hour close, bullish above, rebreak of the highs. B point would probably just be like 16.78 probably. This resistance to the left would be the B point. Because you have all clean traffic.
I can fill the wick.
Yep. 890 TPs 70.
Wicks, did you work out today? Yeah. Did you work out today? You didn't? Go to the fucking gym.
This is a pretty clean trade, man. Everything aligns really. All clean traffic too.
Break to the highs. Break to the highs. Don't be impulsive. Break to the break to the highs.
Chat, TP is only like 16.79, 16.80-ish levels. That's all. That's all we're looking forward to. Because the 4 count is closing above it, right? If you look left there, this is technically the first time the 4 count is closing above this range here to the left-hand side. All these other counts have rejected. So if this count is closing above the range, we flip bullish here, this count is likely to drop to fill the range. And you have all that clean traffic. And if you look at the weekly, right, I know we're heavily bearish this week, but we mentioned how the weekly target was like, the weekly target for sells is 16.27. However, we gotta create a top wick, and looking at left, your next resistance is here. So if you're closing bullish on a daily, this is where price should like pop up towards, right? 1700-ish levels. And this matches perfectly with the buys we have currently right now. So got buy stops there.
Yet?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, GG is popping. Woo! Nice 1 hour count sells. 25. Oh shit, Paul's here. What's going on, Paul?
Hey.
You don't say nothing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, like this isn't the New York session? Hold on, it's not 6 in the morning?
What up, man?
That's good.
You know, something light. Caught a -8 pips today.
Ballin'.
Slight.
Ballin'.
Was chat bugging out?
No.
Okay.
But they were bugging out about like they're trying to tell me that I should get funded, so I'll make more money. And I was like, well, there's no
That
rush.
was the conversation.
Yeah. They're like, well,
Interesting.
yeah, no, it's. I was trying to tell them that there's no rush in the process. Like you can't tell me to rush my process when it's been working for me, right?
Exactly.
It's not. This is not how I roll. It's not always about making money, Chad. It's about the process. Not always about making money, man. Otherwise, I'll reverse every trade. If that was the case. Shit. You know, my professor like I don't know, but you gotta change it. Like when you move stocks to break even, it should be like
She's a runner, she's a track star.
it should be something like that. GJ. Waiting for a 30? Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. The reason why I didn't wait for a 30 there was because the 1 hour closed above already for me. And the 4 hour. So that's kind of what the trade is based off of, really. A 4 hour time frame. It's just the 15
hour,
the
yeah.
15 was just our advantage. But the 15 closes like this, yeah, nice 15 star play. You look like you play Apex? I play Warzone. I stopped playing Apex for a bit. I got a little annoyed. Getting mad annoying.
Done with it?
No, I'm just not. I haven't been playing games. Like I told you, bro. I go on. I can go on. I can go on a quick addiction, and then I can get rid of the addiction, and then go on a hiatus. Like coffee, for instance. I was addicted to coffee for 2 months. Stopped drinking it for a week. I haven't drank coffee in the last 3 weeks. Apex, play it for a good 3 months. Stopped playing for 2 days. Stopped playing it for like the past 4 weeks. It's I don't know. This is how I kind of move. It's weird. I can get addicted so easily, and then I can just. Nah, bro. Apex broke my trust. I'm never talking to you ever again. Like that's how it works. I do have an addictive personality, though. I will say that. I'm addicted to streaming. Something about streaming, man.
Hit me.
You know what's too good to be true here? Gold stops for 25 pips only. Too good to be true.
I knew it.
Too good to be true. Stops. There's no way we're gonna have a 25 pip stop here, right? In gold. Or 21.
What? I don't know about this song.
What the fuck is that?
The perfect Asian session song. What is that?
What the fuck?
Know what I mean? What is that?
Someone asked about SMC? What the fuck is that? I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We try from SMC here.
You gotta get that.
I like.
What the fuck is that on your And your
I
broadside.
got, yo, these SMC traders out there, man, they got a tattoo SMC in the forehead or something, bro. They live by SMC. They live and breathe by SMC. Like, if you're not trading SMC, you're a bad trader. Like, that's how they see you. You just can't trade if you're not a SMC trader.
Stuck.
So weird. So strange. Okay. 15 closed bearish, no bottom wick, or 5 no bottom wick. 15. Oh, 6 minutes left.
At some point, it was driving down.
That's a cult. Yeah, I mean that's the cult I want though. I look at SMC traders for inspiration. Like they gotta fight for their life every day, and that inspires me. They don't give up. They have to tell you that their strategy is better than yours. They have to. They have to prove it that's better.
What the fuck is that?
Any means? Sure, I got you. I got you, bro.
Don the jukebox.
I know a song. That's not PTSD that came out. Sounds fire. In this album.
We need this 15 to come up and have this 30 closing bear. Thing needs to come up and break us high. Otherwise, we'll have no positions. These are fucking award-winning lyrics.
Wixon, you listen to 6ix9ine. Do not say a word.
That boy is fucking won awards.
All right. Talking to you is like talking to an SMC trader. You just can't win. I'm gonna give it to you. I give up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you.
Wiggs gets the W.
Can't win. No matter what. What does the live stream end? Started at 7:30 today. We took that trade around 7, I think. And I stream Asian session every now and then, every blue moon.
Nah, I like the song. Just joking, yo. Just joking. Don't go back to him and tell him, yo, they don't like your song. I ain't trying to hear from 21RG, Herb.
Can this 15 close? Hey, if we close below here, there's a very low chance we get these positions here, chat, because the 30 minutes and close below as well.
Rockety chalk.
Yep.
Oh no, we suck again.
I think Lens will be a lot cleaner. London stream wicks? Oh?
No. No.
These GSLs are
Paul's
gonna
just
start
a
from
negative
London.
on everything. Party pooper.
What are you talking about? I was here for the whole stream the last time we did that long ass stream.
Yeah, Wix, you baited us. He's like, yeah, I'll be on. This guy came off for 10 minutes max.
Oh no. I was on longer than everybody else.
Your screen was on.
No. I was on the screen longer than everybody else besides Kay. By the time Paul came on, I had a few hours on him already.
We heard you snoring in the background.
I don't snore.
That's what you think.
I'm telling you, I don't snore. I don't make any noise when I sleep. I don't even breathe. I'm not human.
Yeah.
I'm on battery. I'm charging. You might hear beep.
When
At
I
morning time, it's just like beep 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 beep. That's why I come on stream like full battery.
Yo, Treno, we answered your question already. Go back to the analysis video earlier. I mentioned why I was looking for buys and where I'm looking for sells, if there are sells. Off the monthly, off the weekly, down to the 1530. So go back and watch it. What's the current? It was called by any means. Sheesh. Looks like we ain't getting these. Oh wait, give it 12 seconds here. Can we close respecting? Looks like it ain't gonna happen, chat. Might be a day for Asian here and move on to New York or London.
That's your Asian.
Well, this 30 closed below the range. So yeah, I know what this means. It means that this next 30-minute candle could possibly drive down. But I am not gonna be interested. So yeah, I think we're gonna delete the buy stops here. And then yeah, do like an archive or some shit and call it a day. Not bad though. Yeah, unfortunately, chat, I think that's the session, man. It was a little pretty boring session today, but hey, we're gonna be back for London, maybe New York. But there's this. What can happen here is
no. We're gonna be back for New York, maybe London.
Yeah.
You said maybe New York. Like, hold up.
So, like, sales will be like below here, but I believe London should set you up for positions here. For today at least. I think London's will be a lot cleaner than Asian. Asian's the opening. I expected, the reason why I wanted to stream today was I expecting the leftover volume from the Asian and pound to open up with volatility, but that wasn't the case. But as for price action, it looks like nothing's gonna form here because we're gonna spend some time in this range here until like London, right? Until like probably 1 a.m, 12 a.m. You should get more positions. And then same goes for Jiu-Jitsu here. Probably the next 4 hour count close. All right, because if this next 4 hour count on GJ closes below here, you're in for a good one tonight during London. I might be out.
Look at the ranges both ways on GJ and on gold. They're pretty clean. We've moved a lot, so we're gonna either correct or retest. Nice.
Gold should drive down here though. Like it's the next 5 minutes, you should see at like 6-7-3 here very nicely.
If this is the beginning of the weekly flip and we just close the daily bearish,
yes,
this will be really great.
That's the top wick.
Yeah.
Because the daily it is respecting this resistance to the left, well, we don't know what's gonna happen here today really. But again, like I said, today is a day where you figure out what's gonna happen tomorrow. Today's that indecision day. It's gonna be the most boring day, but tomorrow should be a lot more live because you'll figure out what direction we're gonna go into for tomorrow. Because all we're doing really is connecting the dots with the weekly and daily, right? We're trying to figure out how that could connect, and that connect will be off of the bearish closure if that were to happen today. London will be 130 if I stream it. Are you gonna be up, Wix? Maybe
130. I might still be up, not getting up.
I don't know. I don't want to make promises, chat, but maybe. I also want to fake the bank stop too, because they've been honest.
Hit me up on FaceTime. If I pick up, then.
No, I have it on your phone, or leave your phone next to you. Yeah,
I have my phone next to me. I don't have my iPhone next to me.
All right. See, crime.
Crown. Can't
Crown.
No. Give me the crown.
Damn, that's tough.
Broly.
Huh. Nah.
Paul, tell him that's a negative.
That's a negative.
What the hell? Nope. Nope. Loro. Pro. It could be pro. Like proms. Huh? Hey, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Piece in there. We got one at least. Okay, so
Ooh, group.
No, can't be you.
Group. Why can't it be you?
Oh wait, yeah. Oh yeah. For some reason I thought. Yeah, group's a good guess. Group's a good guess. I was thinking that too. But I was like, wait. Damn, this thing's looking very clean.
It's looking good.
This thing's looking interesting.
It could happen. Look, it just like it happened before. Look, it looks identical. Whatever just happened before, this candle might just drop
you're
down.
talking about this daily candle here?
Mm-hmm.
Same resistance, same range on.
You might get this next candle as the same candle. The next 4-hour candle might look exactly the same.
Interesting.
But is it really the top wick?
Big rounds for gold week? Because like the weekly we don't know that yet though. That's the thing. We have no idea.
We can make a bottom wick and just re-break the highs.
Yeah.
So like we need to see some strong bearish closures maybe below the next
I think
support.
It's just gonna be very tough in this area, but once you break out this area, it's gonna be a lot cleaner.
The goal is not really right to catch this all the way down to here, right? The goal is maybe to catch this or this.
Catch
this. Like
this.
Yeah.
This.
That's the goal. It's not really a catch here. To hear this whole move. You can do it. No one's stopping you.
All right, chat. Damn, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Daily candle. Wow. All right, chat. That's it. I'm gonna catch you guys during London maybe.
If it holds here.
But during New York session potentially. Yeah, 1 hour closure below. Wow. All right. Have a good day, guys.
Later.
Peace out, folks.
Good evening.
Enjoy your evening. Get some food. Get some rest, and we'll be back sharp tomorrow. All right. All right.
Drop a like, subscribe. See you in the morning.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to outro. I'm mad hungry right now, chat.